Good morning, YouTubers. T.O. here, Simplistic Fishing. I am out on a lake I've never been to before. I came out to East Texas this morning, tried to get out of the wind. I'm on this beautiful little lake called Lake QUITMAN. Not sure what to expect. I did a little bit of a lake breakdown on it last night before I came out here, so I'll share that stuff with you guys. But brand new lake, don't know what to expect. Super nice day, super excited. Let's go see if we can catch some fish. Here we go. All right, so before we get started, I just want to talk about getting these points. Now, here I am on a brand new lake. You can see here, this is a smaller lake, not a very big lake at all. But my map just really doesn't give me a lot of good contours or anything like that. So it's going to be a little bit tougher lake to try and figure out. But luckily, I have these things right here, which is my Simplistic fishing card. So I'm going to put that sucker in. SD card encrypted successfully. Loading tracks and waypoints. I loaded all my waypoints. And now I'm going to go back in here, and now my graph just lights up. So now I know where we're going to go. So my boat's right here. I think the best thing we're going to do today, I think to start off with, is let's go back up here in some of these creek channels. So let's start by just going back over here. I mean, we're pretty close to this pocket right here, so we'll just go over here to this pocket and go up in that creek, and let's see if we can get a little top water going this morning. So. All right, so as we talked about, we're going to come back here, start off the day. Let's come back here to this creek. Maybe we get a little rock water, maybe a little oxygen going on or something to help attract these fish. Let me start off with some topwater, some frogs. I'm going to try this speed wave as well. Let's see if we can't get something good. Definitely. Here's the water. Throw this Texas rig a little bit, and then I'll throw that swim bait around these docks. It's got to either be these docks, creek channels, or points, so we'll figure it out. Go. We're on the board. So docks might be where it's at least that's where we're getting started. So our first fish on Lake QUITMAN, and it's a baby, but hey, it's a fish. Getting the party started, as Billy would say, big or small, we'll take them all. So if you guys look here on my map, first place I caught a fish is the first place I had a mark when I got over to this side. So went to my mark and caught me a fish. So that makes me pretty happy, knowing that I'm giving you guys good information, putting you guys on some fish, hopefully. We're going to see if we can continue to follow these marks all day long. So I just want to fish this grass real quick, and then we're going to move on to our next spot. underneath that stuff. Stupid hog wallacers coming up on me. Look at the shade anyhow, man. Ah, missed him. He hit it. He gave me a little thunk thunk. I think it was very big though. Got one right there. All right. We're on to something, boys. I think this is a dock fishing lake. It's 2 fish on these docks now. Oh, ow. This guy's about to poke the hell out of me. You gotta chill, brother. Unfortunately, I'm not getting very good size. Might have to pull off to get some more size, but that one's probably about 12 inches or so. Hey, another good one though. Appreciate you, boss. All right, guys, so quick update on what's happened so far. So I started back there in that little creek arm to see if I could find any fish back in there. It got super shallow. I was hitting stuff, hitting bumps, hitting trees, mud, everything else. So I pulled out and went and checked the first spot that I had on that Simplistic fishing cart. It was over by that dock where there was a little bit of rock and a little bit of a seawall. Caught my first one there. That was Timmy. Didn't get any more bites there. So I switched over, came to the other bank line where there was more shade, came over to this dock and just caught another Timmy as well. So I'm actually gonna switch off. I've got a Texas rig on there. I'm gonna keep that on as well. But I really like throwing shaky heads around these docks for whatever reason. It's just personal preference. So I am actually gonna tie on a shaky head really quick so I can have a shaky head and a Texas rig. And then I'm gonna go to work. And if I don't start getting bigger fish, I might switch over to a jig, see if I can get a little bigger fish. The 2 fish that I've caught so far have been pretty small, like 10, 12 inches, not very big, but they're fish. And so we'll take them, and now it's time to see if we can go get some on the shaky head, because I really like fishing the shaky head. It's kind of my style, so let's get her done. All right, so I'm still stuck on 2 fish. I've been here for about, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours or so, just kind of looking around. I'm off this point now. I came up here, there's a little bit of rock, but it doesn't come out very far, turns into mud. So I'm gonna try to get right up on where that rock breaks off with a crankbait. It's only about, shoot, maybe a 100-yard stretch. So I'm gonna throw a crankbait out there and just see if I can get lucky here. And then I see there's only one spot in this lake that's super deep, but not even super deep. 20 feet is the deepest, and it's down there by the dam. So I think I'm gonna shoot down there real quick and check that out. And then if that doesn't work, then we're just gonna bail out. The 2 fish we caught were in the docks, so we're just gonna bail out and fish docks the rest of the day. So let's give it a whirl. Better size fish too. Oh yeah, it's a nice one. All right. Up in the boat. Nice fish on here, boys. Coming up. Pulling. Coming in hot. Oh my God! Yeah! That's a nice one. That's what I'm talking about. Right there, boys and girls. Yeah. So we went through all the Timmies, and then we finally throw on a Carolina rig, and we get a 3.5, 4 pounder right here. That is a good looking fish, man. Real good looking Texas fish. This is why I come out and fish, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Sweet. Again, guys, when we're looking at that, where I caught that fish is exactly where I had a mark at. I'm telling you guys there were rocks here. So I'm telling you, that stuff works, man. All right, let's try a different spot here. All right, guys, so I caught some off that point over there, or I caught one off that point over there. It was really nice. But then what I've noticed when I came back down to the main lake is there's actually a thermocline in this lake, and it's setting at about 12 foot. So it's not a very deep lake. So the deepest it gets is about 20 foot, but that thermocline's right at 12 foot. So pretty much the rest of the day, I've got to be fishing 12 foot or less. So that is really gonna push me more probably away from those points. I'll still fish the points around, but I'm just gonna go straight into dock fishing. So let's do it, man. I'm ready to go dock fishing. Here we go. I like your place, man. Said I like your place.
Oh, thank you.
Nice setup. Oh, you little shit. I'm sorry?
Are you doing any good?
I've caught a couple Timmies. I just missed one right there. I caught a couple Timmies this morning, and then I caught about a 4 pounder off that point over there a few minutes ago. So nothing crazy, but at least catching something. Better than being at home. Look at that. You can destroy me. So I have a lighter weight on this, guys, but it's so dang windy I can't flip this stuff because my weight is not heavy enough. The wind's just grabbing and throwing it everywhere. So I'm going to upgrade my weight here to a heavier weight. Some intense wind going on. I'm back at Nacogdoches. When I was there, it was like this too. The fishing was phenomenal. This fishing is subpar. Better than Hubbard, but probably would have him luck on fork right now, but maybe not. It's summertime. Summertime's tough. Tough fishing until you figure it out. Real good fish. Second good keeper of the day. Caught him on a Texas rig, staying up shallow. Just gonna stay there. It's not crazy bites, but it's pretty good bites. You get them. It's a good 2.5, 3 pounder right there again. Real good fish. Caught him on just a regular Texas rig brush hog. Thank you, buddy. Well, guys, that's a wrap for today. I came out here to Lake Quitman to see what I could find. It's dead freaking hot today. I mean, it's hot. You can see I'm sweating like a pig. It's like 97, 98 degrees. I did catch 4 fish today, so I'm blessed for that. I had 2 small fish, and then you guys saw me catch those 2 big ones. So hopefully this breakdown helps you guys out. It definitely put me on some fish today on a otherwise tough fishing day. I'll probably come back out and check out this lake. The thermocline thing totally threw me off. Once I found out that thermocline had settled in to about 12 foot, I just wasn't expecting that. So threw me for a loop. I think I made some adjustments, but I think I could have made some better adjustments as well. Anyways, until next time, guys, hope you catch your PB. Take care.